The Adélie Penguin Census is a census that Antarctica New Zealand has been conducting in association with Manaaki Whenua since about the early 1980s. And the purpose of the census is to get a count of the number of breeding pairs that we have in the Ross Sea region at a number of selected colonies from Ross Island all the way up through to Northern Victoria Land. So how do we do the penguin census? Well, unlike the human census, we don't send them a survey. That wouldn't be very productive. So instead what we do is we get up in a helicopter and we take really high resolution aerial images of these colonies. And the idea of doing that is that we can do that without disturbing the animals, and we get a very high resolution, spatially explicit images of the entire colony. By putting those all together and then using some really clever software, we can count those individual nests. And by repeating that year after year, we get a really consistent and accurate measure of the health of those colonies and the total number for the Ross Sea region. Adélie penguins are really amazing creatures. They live in one of the most austere and inhospitable regions of the world. And their life and their entire life cycle and feeding is intimately tied to the state of the environment, the sea ice, their feeding areas, and therefore changing climate has a really big impact on these populations. So now, more than ever, it's really critical that we continue this monitoring and get accurate data on the health and status of these penguin populations.